board member will welcome their seat. The first one is Mr. Bong Kim Wah. The second one is Alfred E. Segment. And number 3 is Mr. Tham Beng Kwat. And 3 of them signal their readiness to serve again in the board. So, can I have a proposal and seconder for Mr. Bong Kim Wai? Proposed by Mr. Sun, seconded by Mr. Tam. Yeah, Mr. Tam. Okay. Then second one is Mr. Alfred E. Segment. Is willing to serve again. Can I have a proposal and seconder, please? Proposed by Mr. Gan and seconded by Mr. Teng. Third one is Mr. Tham Beng Kwat. He's not here today because it's on the plan the way back. Can I have a proposal and seconder, please? For Mr. Tham. Proposed by Mr. Tan, seconded by Mr. Tan. Any member like to propose apart from these 3? If no, I'll close the proposal. I would thank you, these 3 gentlemen, to be served in our board for the ensuing years. Thank you. Welcome Mr. Bong, Mr. Alfred E. and Mr. Tam into the board again. Thank you. Fifth on the agenda is presentations of the annual account and audited report 2022 by Mr. Jimmy Park. Thank you.
Yes, good morning everyone. Yeah, welcome. My name is Jimmy, and today I'm going to present the annual account audit report for the year 2022. Okay, as mentioned earlier, our account for 2022, which is 13-month long, okay, compared to year 2021, which is 12 months long. Okay, 所以在2022年的 account 是差不多是3个月的。Okay, as you can see from this profit and loss account, which is audited by PGC, our revenue is taken up about 275,000. Okay, and this is mostly comes from the tonnage of the smallholder and the planter. 1 ringgit per ton in 2022, and for this other income, which is actually subsidies from the WWF, and also some of the subsidized by this ACASA, which take up about 52K. So the gross income for this for the year 2022 is about 3,027,000. Okay, and we have operating expenses such as the staff costs and the administration expenses, which take up about 185,000 and also 155,000. So mainly 185,000 is the staff costs and salary, EPFs also, etc. And the administration expenses I will touch on later on the later slide. So overall for the year 2022, the audited account is still healthy, and we are actually making a loss of about 3,000. Okay, 3,000. We will talk more on the latest slide, especially the budget and why we are making a loss. Okay. Any questions on this income statement for the profit and loss for the year 2022? Okay, if no questions, then we move on. So this is the operation expenses, which comes from staff costs. So you can see from here, mostly we have salary and wages, which take out about 29K, 120几千，然后contract wages, EPF, so everything take out about 185,000. For the year 2022, which is also 30 months long. It's not 12 months long. Okay? And for the administration, we look at some high expenses, such as this 58,000 for the professional fees. 这个58,000 for the professional fees 是 comes from 之前我们的那个 Planter Group 的 MSPO audit fee， and 因为我们是在这个12月1号2021年到12月31号的2022年，也刚好这两个 audit fee 是在12月，所以这边的58,000是有两个 audit fee。So this 58,000, we have two audit fee, which happens in December 2021 and also December 2022. And that's why our expenses is so high in this professional fee, audit fee. Others like the staff training and the travel expenses for the staff training also take up some expenses figure here. Okay. So all these administration expenses take up about 135K. Okay. And staff costs take up about 185K. Any questions up to here? Okay. So total here it's about 330K for the staff and the administration expenses. So this is the balance sheet for the 2022. Okay. I think nothing much to explain here. And our account is audited by Dijisha. So any questions regarding the financial audited financial account for LKSS for the year 2022. So from here, just now we have this revenue income minus the expenses of the staff costs and also the administration expenses. Then that's why we have a negative. We have a loss of 3,000 for the year of 2022. Okay. Any questions?
Thank you, Mr. Jimmy Pang. If no questions from the members, because this account is running for 13 months instead of 12 months, because we changed the closing date of the account to 31st of December. Okay, then I have a proposal, seconded from members to accept this account, set account. And a proposal, please. From Mr. Teo. A seconder, please. From Mr. Alan Lim. Thank you. So, 6 of the agenda is presentations of 2023 and 2024 budget by Mr. Jimmy Pang. And
Okay, so moving on, I will talk about the budget. Okay, 我会讲这个2023年的年度财政预算。OK， 在这个23年财政预算啊，我们有几个area 我们要 touch on. So we have in this budget 2023, we have few areas we categorize. First is the general expenses. Okay. Second is the staff expenses. Third is the certification body expenses, and also this is a small folder, still the certification under certification expenses. And third, and also training and the member training. Okay, so from for the first slide here, this is basically all the office expenses, the rental and everything. So this define our okay, just to maintain the operation of the office work. Electricity, repair, maintenance, staff medical, things like that. For the year 2023. Okay. No question. Anyone have any questions? I'll keep this slide for maybe 30 seconds just for you to glance through. Okay, 这些是在 office 就是用到的费用。Okay, next. This is the staff cost, which takes up salary allowance, EPF 所说 ，OK， 所以它的总数你可以看到，the salary take up most of the expenses for the staff cost, okay, then followed by the 所说 EPF, and for the year of 2022, we also give our staff bonus month, 1 month, and also some equipment because of the hard work and the dedication of the work, and reward them based on the work performance. Okay. Any questions on that? Okay. If no, we move on to the next one, the certification body. As you can see, this is the private group audit fee. And our audit fee has been increased from 3 days main day to 11 main days. That's why I take up, the auditor, the certification body auditor, once they touch down all the expenses that we pay for them, like the hotel, air ticket, and any what they eat, their food, the traveling to the extent and everything we pay for them for private group. That's why our audit fee is so high. Okay. And for smallholder, and we are lucky to have some audit fee sponsored by MSPO, so we don't have much expenses here. 所以没有什么费用在 smallholder， 因为 MSPO 有 sponsor 我们的 subsidize 我们这些audit fee， 所以我们只是要出少少了。这个是 small group， 这个是 sponsored by MPOB 的，这个它的 audit fee。Then 这个呢就是 RSPO 的。我们也是有 sponsor by WWF， 所以这些全部都不在里面。我们很新兴的就是有人 sponsor， 就是这个 WWF， 也 OK， move on， 也就是这个就是 member training， OK， member training for smallholder and planter。Too much， 所以你可以看到这个就是有些 training smallholder 的，有些 training 是 for 这种 operation 的 traveling 的，他们的 vehicle expenses 的这边也开始提高了，因为那个 audit fee 的那些 main day 也开始提高了，所以他们这边渐渐就会提高了。所以 based on 这一个预算，这个财政预算2023年的加完起来全部我们大概需要到323千，在2023年。So our budget expenses for 2023 is about 323,000. So from here, we actually categorize them by primary and smallholder. Even unless we are RS, we are general expenses between primary and smallholder for the year of 2023. Okay. So basically, this is the budget for 2023. Up to here, any questions for this budget? No. I'll move on to or back to the previous slide just for you to have some look. So if no questions, then we move on to the budget for 2024. Okay, this is just to the convenience for the staff LKSS to move on to the next year. Okay, so that's why we have to put in some budget first. All this is based on the previous budget of 2022 for the first half of 2024, January to June. Okay. These are the general expenses, staff costs, and also some member training, and also these the ISO training, AGA, and operation traveling expenses. So for 2024, the first half of year 2024, we need about 118,000. Okay. So this is the budget 2024. Any questions? Okay, so if no questions, we move on to the summary for 2023. Okay, we
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jimmy Pang. This is 6A, approve of the budget for 2023 and 2024. So Jimmy Pang may present the budget. So can I have a proposal and seconder for the presentations? Proposal accept the budget. Mr. Yong, seconded by Mr. Teo. Thank you. Mr. Jimmy, please continue on the membership fee rate for year 2023.
Okay, so moving on, this is the summary of the budget. Okay, I like to bring this slide out is because in 2023, our one ringgit per ton is not enough to maintain the operation of the LKSS. 我们在2023年，因为刚才的 expenses 费用高，还有我们的 tonnage 2023年也开始 drop 了。你可以看到这个2019、22、21、22，我们的吨数 our tonnage is declining over the years for the past years. So the 1 ringgit for 1 ton is not enough to maintain the operation of the LKSS and administration expenses to support these expenses. Okay. Based on this, coming back to here, the summary of the budget. Based on this one, we are actually taking the actual tonnage for the planter and also the smallholder times multiplied 1 ringgit 40 cents a ton, and we have this revenue and income. And this 3,000, we are actually making a loss in 2022. Now, we have to increase membership fee from 1 ringgit to 1 ringgit 40 cents. With this increment, we have 348,000 income. Okay. For the expenses after, sorry, I didn't. Okay, come again. Our gross income is 348,000. Okay, and with the presented 2023 expenses, right? 刚才我 present 的那个费用啊 we actually gonna use 3,023,000. So this one minus this one, we have remains of the 25k. Okay, based on 147 per ton, and bringing this over for 2024 in the budget for the 2024, we also using the similar calculation, 1 ringgit 40 cents per ton, and based on the yield, this is actual yield for the 2002. Actually, we are using the estimated yield, and we have this income. So these are the income minus the expenses. We still have money. Hopefully, this can support our expenses and the operation of the LKSS. I like to bring out a few points. Okay. I think this year we have to increase from 1 ringgit to 1.40 cents. 我们要增加这个1块钱一吨到1块4钱一吨，是因为第一，我们的吨数开始 drop 了。First is due to the decline of the tonnage. Secondly, is because of the minimum wages of 1,200 to 1,500, and also some increment of the LKSS staff cost, their salary. Okay, and third one is the audit fee. The audit fee also increased over the years, right? 3 main days to 11 main days. 所以这些费用 audit fee 增加，吨数 drop 了，跌了，还有那个 salary 也是 increase 的，所以这些导致我们要去 increase 这个1块钱到1块4钱来 maintain 我们的 operation。So I think, yeah. Any question up to you? And we did not increase. Okay, LKSS was set up in 2019. LKSS was set up in 2019, and over the years, for these three years, right, we did not increase it, and we tried to maintain the 1 ringgit per ton, okay, over the years. But now in 2023, we cannot sustain, but we are happy to increase it to 40 cents only. Is just to maintain, the basic operation cost. Expenses. Okay. Anything? Any questions?
Thank you for the presentations of Mr. Jimmy Bang. Remember any questions? Actually, LKSS just set up is to, as I always say, to get all the members certified for the MSPO, and then later on RSPO. So operation is mostly based on these two principles, and we are very careful on the expenditures. So if member no questions on the increase, I think everyone should know everything is going up. Okay. So we have to pay our staff well, so they are very hardworking also. And then we have to send our staff for training. Otherwise, they will not be compatible for the certifications, as you know. And thirdly, as Mr. Jimmy Bang has said, the audit mandate had increased so much that from 3 mandates to about 11 mandates. There's a lot of expenditure on that part. So if member got no questions and doubt on this one, can I have somebody to propose and seconded for the increase so that the LKSS can operate normally for the ensuing years? Thank you. Can I have somebody to make a proposal to accept? Mr. Sun to propose to accept the increase. Any seconder? Mr. Tem. Okay, thank you. So we will. The membership will be increased to $1.40. Next year we will not have to increase. Okay, thank you.